Morning everyone, and welcome to today's trading analysis on the 22nd of July. And once again, what a week we had. We had a little bit of an upside on the crypto prices, and then yesterday we found out that Tesla apparently sold $1 billion worth of Bitcoin. What's also interesting is that the ECB, or the Eurozone, have now raised the interest rates for this first time in 11 years by 50 basis points. And we'll have to see how all those things have an effect on the market. So jumping right into the Bitcoin price on the weekly scale, you can see that we did have that little bit of a run. You can also see that we are on a weekly 2 and a green weekly 2 gone above the weekly 1. So that is a longer term buy signal. And we are on our way to the 21 moving average. So if you look at that, sort of 29,000 is a reasonable target. With the RSI low, you can see that these things are starting to move upwards. You can see that there's already a bit of a rejection there, and when we look at the smaller time frames, you can see that even though it's not really reached the targets, you can see that is not a good looking candle, and we are on our way possibly down to this area. We'll have to see what happens to Bitcoin when it reaches sort of $21,500. That will be critical. If it bounces up, that will be great, and then sort of a target up here for, like I said, to the $28,000 to $30,000 area. Otherwise, breaking down here into the zone will probably be not good at all, and the target of 14 to 20 still remains. Looking at the funding rate, you can see that the funding rate has gone positive again. That means that the shorts are paying longs. That means there are more people long than short again. And generally that sets us up for some further downside, unfortunately. On XRP, you can see exactly the same, that the weekly 2 have gone above the weekly 1, so that is a longer term buy signal. You can see it's on its way to the 21 moving average. On the daily scale, this is why I'm slightly less positive. You can see that there was this range, it broke down and it's now trading in this range, and you can see that it's clearly being rejected on the previous support. Also with this rejection here, there is a bit of a bearish divergence. So I have reduced my personal position, so I have taken my profits out, and therefore I'm now currently at about a 50% in crypto exposure. And I'll just have a look at how things develop. If we break above this, I might go in for this little bit of a ride. Otherwise, I think the chances of further downside is pretty high. Looking at the S&P, you can see that the S&P is closer to the 21 moving average. So the targets on the S&P is getting close. Maybe one more day of upside. You can see that in the last time we got close to this, that it was actually rejected in this area already. So not preconceiving anything, but you can see that we are on a lower high with a slightly higher high on the RSI. We're getting close to the 21 moving average, and yeah, things are not looking so great. The US dollar has fallen a little bit, and I think this is what's caused a little bit of a crypto run and the stock market run. A lot of it has to do with the rates and for the euro. As the euro is getting stronger, it obviously gets the US dollar to pull back a little bit, the Dixie. But for now, you can see that there's a clear rejection in this area, in the target zone. I'm just going to take this arrow out because it's kind of useless now. We've kind of hit this target. Not quite there yet. I think we can still go a bit higher. I think maybe a little bit of sideways or still, and then the final push up into September, October to reach these areas. There's still the bearish divergence on the RSI, so I think maybe one more last push up, getting the divergence even more pronounced, will probably be the catalyst. So all in all, I think crypto is still at a good buy zone if you want to buy for the long term. But for me personally, I think for now I'm just in a 50-50 position again. I just want to see how things play out before any big decisions are being made. If you enjoyed this content, please like and subscribe, and let's see you on the next one.